Did you know there were NBA players who made tens of millions of dollars and went broke shortly after their careers were over? If you don't know how one can go from having millions in the bank all the way down to zero, we'll show you in today's video. Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome back to Hoop Vision. Today, we'll be discussing NBA players who were blessed enough to earn more than your average person does in a lifetime, but at the same time were cursed with bad spending habits and poor money management skills. Here are 5 players who lost the most money out of anyone in the NBA. Make sure to stick to the end of the video because we've included 2 bonus players who definitely deserve to make the list. Shawn Kemp was a dominant force in the NBA during the 1990s. Known for his explosive athleticism and power on the court, Kemp made a name for himself as a high-flying forward, primarily with the Seattle Supersonics. Drafted in 1989, Kemp quickly emerged as a star with his incredible dunks, rebounding, and defense. He played alongside Gary Payton, forming a formidable duo that led the Supersonics to multiple playoff appearances, including an NBA Finals appearance in 1996. Kemp's contracts in the NBA were lucrative, especially during the peak of his career. He signed a 7-year, $107 million deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers in 1997, which was among the largest contracts in NBA history at that time. The money from these contracts, coupled with endorsements and other sources of income, brought Kemp considerable wealth. However, Kemp's financial downfall stemmed from extravagant spending and poor financial management. He reportedly had a lavish lifestyle, spending significant amounts on cars, homes, jewelry, and supporting an entourage. Kemp's spending habits and financial mismanagement eventually led to his bankruptcy. After facing financial difficulties and declaring bankruptcy in the early 2000s, Kemp's life took a different trajectory. He faced legal challenges and had to address his financial issues, which led to significant changes in his lifestyle. In more recent years, Kemp has worked on rebuilding his life post-bankruptcy. He's been involved in various basketball-related ventures, including coaching and mentoring young players. Additionally, he has taken steps towards financial responsibility, aiming to educate others about the importance of financial literacy and money management. Vin Baker was a prominent NBA player during the 1990s and early 2000s, known for his versatility as a power forward and center. He began his career with the Milwaukee Bucks in 1993 after being drafted 8th overall and later played for teams like the Seattle Supersonics, Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, and Houston Rockets. Baker was a skilled player, standing 6 feet 11 inches tall with an impressive combination of size, agility, and basketball IQ. He excelled in rebounding, scoring inside the paint, and had a reliable mid-range jump shot, earning him 4 NBA All-Star selections during his career. His wealth stemmed from multi-million-dollar contracts over his NBA tenure. One of his most significant contracts was a 7-year, $86 million deal with the Seattle Supersonics in 1999. However, uncontrolled spending and personal struggles led to significant financial troubles. Baker's financial downfall was largely due to throwing cash on unnecessary stuff and other poor financial decisions. Also, he reportedly faced issues with alcoholism and other personal challenges, which affected his career and finances. He invested in various businesses and made costly purchases, leading to a fast depletion of his wealth. After facing his financial ruin, Baker took steps towards recovery. He confronted his alcoholism and sought help for his personal struggles. He dedicated himself to rebuilding his life. Baker found solace in religion and became an ordained minister, using his experiences to mentor and counsel others dealing with similar challenges. Additionally, he engaged in public speaking engagements to share his story, focusing on the importance of financial literacy, making sound investments, and seeking assistance for addiction and mental health issues. Latrell Sprewell was a dynamic and controversial NBA player known for his tenacity on the court. He made a name for himself primarily with the Golden State Warriors, New York Knicks, and Minnesota Timberwolves during the 1990s and early 2000s. As a player, Sprewell was a versatile shooting guard and small forward, recognized for his scoring and intense competitiveness. He earned multiple All-Star selections and was known for his athleticism, slashing drives to the basket, and defense. Sprewell's wealth largely came from NBA contracts, notably a 5-year, $32 million deal with the Golden State Warriors, and later a 5-year, $62 million contract extension with the Knicks. His financial troubles emerged due to a combination of extravagant spending, legal issues, and just overall financial recklessness. He reportedly spent lavishly on homes, cars, and supporting an extensive entourage. Moreover, legal issues, including a high-profile incident where Sprewell physically assaulted his coach, further complicated his career and finances. Sprewell not being able to deal with his financial difficulties and legal battles eventually led to bankruptcy. His overspending, coupled with legal fees and other financial obligations, significantly impacted his wealth and crushed it down to zero. Post-bankruptcy, Sprewell led a more private life and stayed stayed away from the public eye. Reports suggest he focused on managing his finances more responsibly and maintaining a low profile. While there's been limited information about his specific endeavors or career after bankruptcy, it's apparent that he made efforts to regain some momentum and move forward from the lifestyle that led to his financial downfall. Antoine Walker was a talented NBA forward known for his versatility and flashy style of play. He played primarily for the Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks, Atlanta Hawks, Miami Heat, and other teams during his NBA career in the late 1990s and early 2000s. As a player, Walker stood out for his skill set as a power forward and small forward. He was known for his three-point shooting, ball handling skills for his size, and rebounding. Walker's unique combination of power and perimeter shooting made him a valuable asset on the court. His wealth primarily stemmed from his NBA contracts, including a 6-year, $71 million deal he signed with the Celtics in 1999, and subsequent contracts with other teams. However, despite earning substantial amounts during his career, Walker faced severe financial difficulties that led to bankruptcy. Walker's financial downfall was largely due to extravagant spending, poor financial decisions, and a lavish lifestyle. He reportedly spent on homes, cars, jewelry, and supporting a large number of friends and family. Additionally, investments in various ventures that didn't yield returns and gambling losses contributed to nailing a coffin to his financial situation. After declaring bankruptcy, Walker faced the consequences of his financial mismanagement and didn't let that define him. Post-bankruptcy, he worked on rebuilding his life and focused on financial literacy. Walker became an advocate for financial education, particularly among athletes, aiming to prevent others from facing similar challenges he encountered. He also ventured into coaching and mentoring young players, sharing his experiences and cautioning them about the importance of responsible money management. Walker's journey after bankruptcy reflects a shift towards advocating for financial responsibility and using his experiences to educate others in the sports world. Allen Iverson is an iconic former NBA player known for his electrifying style of play, incredible scoring ability, and just being a one-man show on the court. He played primarily as a point guard for the Philadelphia 76ers, Denver Nuggets, Detroit Pistons, and Memphis Grizzlies during his illustrious NBA career. Iverson was a prolific scorer, famous for his quickness and unparalleled ball handling skills. Standing at only 6 feet tall, he defied expectations with his ability to drive to the basket, shoot from anywhere on the court, and his relentless competitive spirit. Iverson's impact on the game earned him numerous accolades, including MVP honors in 2001, multiple scoring titles, and 11 All-Star selections. His wealth primarily came from lucrative NBA contracts, including a historic 6-year, $70 million deal he signed with the Philadelphia 76ers in 1999. Iverson also earned substantial income from endorsements, particularly with Reebok, with his signature sneaker line remaining incredibly popular. However, Iverson faced financial challenges that eventually led to bankruptcy. His financial troubles were largely attributed to a crazy lifestyle, excessive spending, and legal issues. Reports indicated that he spent extravagantly on homes, jewelry, cars, and all the stuff that eats your money away. In recent years, Iverson has maintained a presence in the basketball community through coaching clinics, mentoring young players, and participating in various charitable initiatives. Despite his past financial struggles, Iverson's legacy remains strong not just for his impact on the court, but also for his resilience and willingness to learn from his experiences. Honorable mentions: Scottie Pippen. We all know how Scottie was back in the 90s when the Bulls were just dominating everyone, so it would be natural to assume he was set for life in terms of money. Well, his bad money management made sure the opposite happened. Although Scottie never went flat broke, he managed to lose a vast majority of his accumulated wealth and limit himself to a shadow of what once was his possession. Buying a non-working jet without previous mechanical inspection or investing in real estate without due diligence were just some among many reasons his wealth melted away over the years. However, Scottie is doing more than fine today, with some of the millions still sleeping peacefully in his bank account. On top of that, his book did pretty good. His job as an ESPN analyst earned him a nice sum as well, as there's no reason for Scottie to worry about the future. Dennis Rodman. Last but not least, this man doesn't need much introduction. Dennis Rodman's life is like a crazy movie with the main character who's too extreme to be real, but that's who Dennis was and is still to this day. Las Vegas parties, loads of women, and spending like there's no tomorrow are just some of the reasons why his career earnings of $27 million went down the drain. However, his lifestyle and authentic persona allowed him to make friendships with some very rich and powerful people, so we're sure Dennis will be just fine. That's it for today, dear friends. We hope you've enjoyed this video and learned a lesson or two about money and spending. If you can think of other examples of athletes wasting their millions, make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. Since the NBA season has started, there will be plenty of new takes, news, and NBA stories, so make sure not to miss them by hitting the subscribe button. Until next time.